about 1997, I'm sitting in a waterfront office. There were eagles nesting outside. There were swans. There were fields of lupin. I mean, I was a celebrated senior exec in one of the biggest companies on the planet. And I had just completed 10 years worth of work in 2 years. So I could do anything I wanted. And the Lord said, "Why are you still here?" And I said, "Well, you sent me here." "Well, yeah, why are you still here?" I said, "You didn't send me somewhere else. You said, stay until I send you." He said, "Yeah, but why are you still here?" And I said, "Well, Lord, I guess I'm here for the money." He said, "Well, how come?" And I said, "Well, I've got kids now that think they want to go to college. I've got a mortgage and I've got this and that and the other." He goes, "Let me ask you this." And he said this: "I told you that I have already given you more than I've given any man who's ever lived. It's not in your bank account yet, but I've given it to you. I'd like to work for a purpose that lasts longer than one product business cycle in the marketplace." He said, "Would you like a good idea?" I said, "Sure." He said, "This will be a book report." He goes, "You go away and you come back to me when you can answer this question: what does my planet need 50 years from now?" I came back to him and said, "Well, Lord, there's going to be shortages of," and I named different things. He goes, "Okay, part two is tell me who else knows that and what they're doing about it." So I came back to him. There's this passage over in Revelation 18 that talks about a time when the merchants of the world, the bankers of the world, will use all of their power to engage in human trafficking to enslave the bodies and souls of men. And what I saw was that the wealthiest and most tyrannical people who have ever lived are rushing to take control of increasingly scarce resources, not to ensure people are provided for and not to ensure the planet survives, but to enslave the entire planet. And he said, "If I gave you inventions that you could supply in mass that are 10 times better than anything they will have at 1% of the price they'll have to pay, would you be willing to build a business to do that?" And I said, "Yes."